And that is live. Success. I just had to do that to prove you wrong, Chris Quad. I got 0 minutes on y'all. That's right. I am 0 minutes late on this Sunday night of Popcorn and Props. I was sitting here, I had like most of my things ready, and I was like, is there anything else I need? I think maybe I got a couple of things that I can do. And I was like trying to figure it out, and I saw Chris Quad in the chat. How many fashionably minutes late will Kevin be tonight? And I had to just prove you wrong and be like, I can be on time sometimes. Oh my God, how is everybody doing tonight? I haven't even jumped into Discord yet. I'm going to go hop in over there. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic tonight. I am doing fantastic. Hope you're not being too busy with all your holiday shopping. As you can see me, I am currently rolling my beer. If you don't know why I'm doing that, then you are you're not as big of an IPA head as I am. I am rolling around this magnificent Boss Tweed double IPA unfiltered can of gloriousness. Oh my God, this is like my favorite beer right now. And it is amazing. 9.3%. I'm not going to have more than one of these on the stream. I can't. I'll have to change it up or do something. What is up, Albuquerque? Yes, your wheels suck. You are an old rollerblader if you know that came from your wheels suck. I was not. I was a skateboarder, but my buddy Mike, he was a rollerblader and stole this design. This IPA though, oh my God, it is unfiltered double IPA of gloriousness. You gotta have a pint glass for this bad boy. And you know what? It's fitting that the first time I use a pint glass on my Popcorn and Prop stream, it would be this one. The label is almost entirely worn off of it, but this is the pint glass that I took home from our night at Hard Rock Cafe during F3 Expo. Tim Nielsen from Get FPV took us all out to dinner at Hard Rock Cafe one night after F3 Expo, and this is from F3 Expo, this pint glass. So a little bit of
holy fuck,
little bit of FPV history in the stream as well. All right. Well, I hope you guys are doing great tonight. If this is your first ever Popcorn and Props, welcome. I know I'm expecting to at least hopefully have some new people here to the stream tonight because, as you might have saw in my announcement, I finally got sponsors for giveaways for the Popcorn and Props stream. That is right. Thankfully, this week, FPV Crate is hooking it up and is going to be putting together a care package for the video submission of my choosing. I'm going to pick one winner tonight, but we're going to kind of see and feel how this whole sponsorship things works out. If you guys don't know what FPV Crate is the best subscription box in the game. Every month, they send out a box full of all sorts of FPV goodies with swag, hats, t-shirts, flight controllers, all sorts of really cool quad gear. And if you are interested in signing up for a subscription FPV box, there is a link in the description. Go ahead and use that link, because the way that this whole sponsorship is going to work, the more of my viewers that sign up for FPV Crate through the links, the better the prizes that they're going to be giving away on the stream. So if we make this work right and work in our favor, guys, then I plan to be giving away like best crash prizes, best video prizes, like all sorts of cool and fun prizes. But for right now, it's just going to be the top video of the week of my choosing. And yeah, we may have like a viewer pick selection later on as well. Lots of cool opportunities. So even, you know what, even if you're not gonna go ahead and buy an FPV Crate subscription, just go click that link right now. Like, do it. Click the link, because it's gonna make me look good to FPV Crate, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we want to support that guy because he sent like 10,000 clicks my way. So yeah. But yeah, tonight's stream is Popcorn and Props, where we hang out and watch your video submissions and have a good time while doing it. And the place where you're going to be submitting your videos is over on my Discord server. There is a link down in the description. It says the Stinger Swarm, Discord, Stingy Hive, something like that. And over on that Discord server, on the left side of the screen, you'll see a section that says Popcorn and Props submissions and live shows. Live show is where you can hang out with us and chat. on the stream, and the submissions is where you will post up your video. And if you're trying to do that right now, you're going to be like, but Kevin, I can't. It says I don't have permission. What do I have to do to get permission? You have to wait until I say everybody can post. Because the way that this works is I don't want to have anybody submit a video that doesn't get watched. So I don't leave it open for submissions all week long. I only open it up for a minute at the beginning of the stream and another minute whenever we run out of video submissions. And then the rest of the time it is closed to submissions. That way it really incentivizes people to be here and watch the stream and hang out, because really to catch that second window, you have to be watching the stream. The first, you can kind of wing it and like slide in at the beginning of the stream, but that second one, you got to be here. Whoa, holy crap. The chat is blowing up. I am taking a leg or a note from Bot. I was watching Bot's holiday stream. Holy shit, that dude got like $300 in donations in the first like 30 minutes. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm doing it wrong. So if he's looking for if he is looking for dab money, I'm looking for holiday slush funds. So cheers to all of you FPV people. I appreciate everybody coming. I think I've finally scrolled back through all of the chats. I'm just going to see if there's anything interesting in here to comment on. I saw that we got XJet in here. Glad to have you again, Bruce. We missed you last week. And, oh man, lots of people with blown up stuff. Yeah, Kevin Cortez, this is my... I appreciate you noticing the candle. This is a peppermint and clove candle. It is my stream candle. I've been burning it every time that I do popcorn and props for the last few weeks. I haven't even had a sip of my delicious beer. Yes. Oh my God. That is deliciousness. So good. So let's see a couple of other announcements before I open it up for the first round of submissions. If you didn't catch my last video, I am doing a giveaway for Patreon. Hang on, let me grab it. I am giving away this beautiful bag. This is a Torval Quad Pit Stop Pro FPV backpack that I'm giving away. I've been wanting to give it away to the patrons for a minute. I was originally planning to give it away when I hit 100 patrons, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon, and I'm tired of looking at it. I'm ready to ship it off. And it turns out that Patreon kind of frowns on giveaways that are games of chance. So I have tried to bring it in line with their requirements and get it out of my house sooner. And so I'm doing a video contest over on Patreon. So if you're interested in submitting and being eligible to win the Torval Quad Pit Stop Backpack Pro, that is a freaking mouthful, click on the link in the description, sign up for my Patreon. Like the bottom tier is like $2 a month. You can give me $2 now, submit your video, and then forget about it if you want. But if you enjoy what I do and you want to support me, every $2 counts, and I appreciate it. So, oh, CST FPV, you're not going to have to wait much longer. I am just about to open up the submissions. Also, dude, I just finished this beauty. Focus. Another forged carbon Stingy V2, Stingy built, that is ready to ship out to a customer. So if you're interested in grabbing one of those, hit me up as well. All right. You know what? Without any further ado, I am going to open it up for submissions. Go ahead and get your links copied. Get ready to paste, because the window is opening, and yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to deal with the lag of the YouTube, because it's all, somebody missed out on submitting last week because yeah, there's a bit of a lag. So I said I'm about to open it. You guys have warning. It's coming. And thank you, Kenneth Deli. Dude, you're awesome. Hell yeah. Panhandle, entertain, repeat. I am going to. All right. It's ready. Submissions are open. Go. So everybody try to get your submissions in. I'm going to call it right now. If the stream goes past 9:30 and we have not run out of submissions, there may not be a second window. So just a heads up, if we hit 9:30 and we're not out of videos, then there's no second window. I called it before I closed the first window. The window is now closed. Who submitted a Mr. Steele video? Get the hell out of here. You can't do that. That is cheating. You can't. Okay.
Hang on, my video's still uploading. I'll get it in at the next part.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I gotta call it right now. The video has to be your video. I felt like that was, like implied, but at this point,
I pretty much knew you weren't gonna watch it, but it was just for the memes.
No, it's funny. I mean, hell, I have this same stair dive in my live stream from the field. So if you want to see him, if you want to see Mr. Steele do this live, because God, what does this video have view wise? Hang on.
You should do more live streams from your flying sessions.
I am fully intending to do that, by the way. What has he got? He's got freaking 40,000 views on this. So if any of you 40,000 people who have already watched this want to see what actually was happening live in the field at the time, come and check out my live stream of it. It's only 20 minutes long. But yeah, I am going to be doing...
I gave you self-promotion.
I am going to be doing more live streams in the field. I was looking into that actually today. I got to figure out a way because I want to be able to do... like overlays and a more complex live stream than just like holding a cell phone. So I'm looking into ways to capture the 5.8 video and other things. We'll just see how it works out. For now, I'm just going to keep using the cell phone, but I want to step up the production quality in the live stream in the field. The last one went so well, I really want to get on that and do more of it. Holy frack. That is a lot of videos. Oh my good, wait, is that, yeah, that's past last week, 12:15 today. Okay, so first up is my boy Chris Quad, who was trying to call me out on being late all the time with the Grassroots Freestyle Sesh Impulse RC Alien over here. All right. And boom.
How's it going, guys?
It is going fantastic. I'm gonna skip your talking.
You drove past a
Oh wait, I was already big.
playground, and there's no kids, but it's like almost 40 degrees Celsius at the moment.
Boom, big oily guy. Thank you for that $5 donation.
And,
you are the man. And heads up, everybody, if you want to make the that. How do I point at it? There. If you want to make the slider move, then you have to click on the Streamlabs donation link in the description. They take less of a cut than YouTube does. I wish that there was a way to make Streamlabs count the YouTube super chats. I can't figure it out. But if you do the Streamlabs, you get to say funny things on the stream. I think Mike Chen was taking advantage of that and making fun of all the Rotor Riot guys last week. Oh, if Steel comes and posts a legit video, I'm gonna, I don't know, that doesn't seem fair either. Dude, I am, okay. Did you try bouncing on the yellow and blue things like a trampoline? Because I love doing that on those. Be like, boing, do some flippy floppies, boing. Guillermo is freaking harsh. What up, Easy FPV? Oh, we better get that old gravy leg video up in here. You're in the chat, aren't you? How's it going, Flying Ryan? I swear, there's something in the song that sounds like a wind chime, and I keep thinking that it's something somewhere else in the house.
Kevin, you going for another sponsorship through Venom Power again, or what?
No, I have a new battery sponsor, China Hobby Line. I am good on the Venom packs. Why you ask?
Just curious, man. I normally go through them for a battery sponsorship just because I like the customer support. I was able to replace all 20 of my batteries from this season for free through their lifetime warranty thing. So I'm just curious if you went with someone else.
That is impressive. No, is Venom still making FPV packs?
Yes, sir.
Up next is Old Gravy Leg FPV Mellow 1-Pack Rip BQE. Bot style.
Yeah.
So many hashtags. I don't even know what to do with it. Yeah, Venom actually cut me. They cut me from the team and they cut Schizo from the team. Like, I don't have any hard feelings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's,
so
impressive.
I don't know if they still sponsor pilots or not at all.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up too, because I can't, they never opened up the team sponsorship window yet, and it's already close to the end.
Kenneth Deli, thank you for that donation. I will take your 420 and raise you a beer. Cheers. Nighthawk, thank you for the donation. Damn it, I'm gonna have to fix the gifts. What about Tattoo? I was in talks, I talked to Tattoo, I talked to China Hobby Line, and I tried out batteries from both. And I was happy with the China Hobby Line packs and was really happy with what they were offering me for the sponsorship. So, yeah. I got no hard feelings towards Venom. I feel like they're just going in a different direction. That's why I thought they were cutting all the FPV pilots, because they weren't really making any inroads in the FPV market. I thought they were just bailing on the FPV market. I haven't seen anybody with Venom packs in a minute.
I didn't realize that my mic was turned all the way down. And my gain was turned all the way up, the whole up until now. So, yeah, my video's second. You're playing.
Woohoo! I'm digging this jam as well. Who is this?
It is... Oh, shit. What's the name of the band? It's like... I'll find.
Yeah, Bruce, I've been really happy with the China Hobby Line packs as well. I've been ripping the Black Series. I've got 1100s and 1300s, and I'm really enjoying both of those. I will say that they're all, man, I don't want to be like too cheesy. David Owens, thank you so much. Big oily guy, fist bump, hell yeah. The China Hobby Line packs, they're so good that I don't get any sag. Which ends up, like, I fly them, there's 6S packs that I'm flying, and I land with them at, like, 12 volts and lower all the freaking time, and they just keep coming back and keep performing. So I've been really happy. I have been abusing them way more than I should, because they pretty much have no fall off until they're just gone. And Monkey STD, is Monkey even here? He wasn't in the voice chat earlier. Or is that somebody trolling a monkey? Do we got Mike Chen back up in the house?
Hey, this song is Neutral Milk Hotel in the Airplane Over the Sea.
Dude, I love Neutral Milk Hotel. I don't know all of their stuff, but they're out of Athens, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got a lot of really cool jams. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just feeling it today. Like, I went out. This is the only pack I flew, my first and last pack. I just showed up, flew, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and watch the sunset. And then I was like, well, this song fits, and now I'm here. This is from 3 hours.
Look, my background lighting even matches your sunset. That's awesome. Monkey, thank you, Monkey STD, for the donation. All right, up next. This one might be a contender in the list. That Lady Lick. All right, I'm gonna have to do a better job of remembering these videos. So we got Chris Quad with the awnings, Old Gravy Leg with the Sunset Cruise. You know what? I'm gonna get my notepad out to make notes.
Are we still able to make submissions for the videos?
The submissions are closed from now. As long as we run out of videos before 9:30 p.m., I will be opening it for a second round of submissions. just whenever we run out of videos. Merry Thickmas to you, Hawkeyed FPV. Dude.
How's all your guys' night going?
My night's going great. I've been working on a fresh build. Just finished everything with it right before the stream started. I think I head out to go see my parents tomorrow, and I am going to be. I've got some prototype stuff that I got to test. A new prototype frame, and the HD Stingy V2. I'm going to be testing. So I'm going to be back on that DJI system. I feel like they've made some improvements, and I really need to take another look at it with a not janky setup. So I'm going to be putting it on one of my 2 quads, and yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. So, what are like the positives and negatives that you've seen so far with the DJI digital FPV?
Negative for me is the size of the air unit, the size of the camera. The variable latency when I was testing it was bad. I flew Corey's and it didn't have those issues. I don't know if it's a hardware issue with mine or if it's like a software, like maybe they fixed it in firmware updates. I'm gonna have to just update all of my gear and see what's up. And then, so there's that.
Yeah, I think also Bardwell and Drib also did a video that there was like this hack or something that you could do for the goggles to do the 1200 milliwatt or something like that.
Yeah,
so I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that works.
I'm gonna be testing that out. Have you done that, Monkey? I saw on your Instagram that you had a bunch of DJI gear all of a sudden.
Yeah, I destroyed them all today. One into the lake and another one just blew up in the air.
Can we get Neff in the chat? Pay respects for that little quad.
All right, Monkey, you've been like low volume for like a couple of weeks. I'm cranking you up in my Discord settings so that you're not gonna be buried in the mix.
Me up.
Cranking that monkey up. All right. Okay,
What up,
so
man?
What up, man?
Wow,
me
Monkey,
find
I
it.
forgot to follow you on Instagram.
a pen.
Dude, I got my HDO2s and my DJI to the same day.
Dang.
Yeah. No DJI anymore though.
Did you kill the air units?
One went into the lake, so I think it's dead, and the other one just the stack, the Acon stack with the radix on top, just blew up and burned the air unit. I only had 2.
Dude,
Oh,
that
it's a rip.
sucks.
Yeah,
Those
that's
air
a
units
rip.
are expensive too.
Right now it's 140, I think, because they're like on sale.
How much is the Cadix version?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they just
it's
release
not
one?
out yet.
Dang,
it's not
Daniel
out.
Lopez, thanks for that Patreon pledge. Don't forget, check the posts over there. This video submissions for the Patreon FPV backpack giveaway is in a post that is patrons only. There's 2 posts. There's one that's public. That's not where you submit. There's a patron only post. That's where the submissions are in the comments. Just a heads up. Friendly heads up. All right, up next is Deceit FPV Lights Out Freestyle. Booyah. Dang. Yeah, I'm kind of torn on the HDO2s. I don't like them with the stock pad my eyelashes touch. Steel has a modified pad that doesn't touch my eyelashes, but I'm just like, I'm not
Yeah.
like,
My eyelashes touch too, and also I see that circle in front of the square that drives me nuts.
yeah, see, I'm
don't
not
know.
like, I want them, but I'm also like really happy with my HDOs. And so like I am not, and okay, they're not sending me a free set. If they were sending me a free set, sure, I'd be testing it out, maybe go back, maybe not. But I'm not keen to spend a couple $100 of my own cash on them.
It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you wear glasses, the adjustment for the.
I mean, I don't know about you, but a couple $100 is a pretty big deal for me at the moment.
It is.
Yeah, that's a quite a bit of money for a set of goggles, to be completely honest.
When I had a
Especially if
full-time
you have
job,
the HDO.
when I had a full-time job, it wasn't a big deal. If you guys want me to get some HDO2s and give you opinions, then hit it up in that super chat and then Streamlabs donation. Otherwise, I ain't getting them.
Yeah, it looks like that CADAC system too. On the 12th of this month, CADAC's representative said that it was. Scroll down on it's on multirotorguide.com. They said it would come out next week, and it's like a week and a half since this has been posted, and it's they said it was gonna be $75, but it doesn't say it has diversity. It just has one.
Yeah, it has one antenna and no DVR.
That's kind of, I mean, for the price though, I mean, considering that the other one was $140, I mean, you're gonna probably be cutting some corners, but I mean, you're still getting the DJI stuff.
Yeah, I would rather they like sacrifice the control link side and keep the video side super strong. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
With the 1200 hack, it works really good, but the variable latency is still there. I mean, if I go around the house, I can.
Thank you, Phantom FPV, for that $3.99. I think you're like 1/100th of the way there.
That's 1%
Towards those
there.
HDO2s. Right? I mean, if we got 147 people, if everybody chips in 1%, then I can go pick those shits up tomorrow.
make a GoFundMe account.
I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Trim them lashes, Stinger. But my luscious lashes make me so friendly to the ladies. They love them.
Yes. You can fuck with your eyelashes so you can feed your goggles.
Dude, Coda FPV, I am stoked on this. Coda is another Atlanta guy. He actually is basically my neighbor, and
Coda's in my video today.
He always finds the best Atlanta spots. Like I was the Atlanta spot finder for a long time, but I think Coda is giving me a run for my money. So let's see what goodies he's got for us this week. And if I know where it is. That's the big question. Do I know where it is? You get bonus points if I don't know where the spot is yet, Coda.
Hey, Monkey.
Yo, what's up?
So, I just noticed.
Thank you, old gravy leg.
For the so the air unit for $150 on Get FPV, it actually comes with a camera. So I mean,
yeah.
I wonder what's
not a bad deal.
Yeah, well, considering so actually technically the air unit by itself is actually $90, but if you take into consideration that the actual camera from DJI, so I mean. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so the actual module itself is $90.
Yeah.
Still, it's a lot of money for a video transmitter.
It's a video transmitter and a DVR, HD DVR, so it's like a split cam, something like that, right?
Yeah, but that HD is, I don't think
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what about trimming my beard?
No.
I missed something that Guillermo said. Oh, he's not trimming. He's talking about the trim the lashes. Yeah, I ain't trimming the beard either. Actually, I am trimming the beard. Yeah, I need a trim really bad and a haircut. I was just looking at that as I was starting up the stream.
Why? Why you need a trim?
I mean, I'm just all shaggy. You can't see. You can't see my ears because, like, look, the hair here. It's like so long. It's like way past my ears. They don't look good. What up, Arctipex? We gotta play some Call of Duty. I keep seeing you on that shit, but I hadn't gone banging with you in a while.
I'm playing right now.
Screw you. I haven't played in a minute. I just haven't had time. I was playing a whole lot for a minute, but I still squeeze in like 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, but not like I was the first weeks it came out.
I've been playing with Bot Runner lately. On
Nice.
Thursdays, a bunch of people.
I've gotten on with Corey a couple of times. Merry Christmas, Chris Quad. Thanks so much. Cheers.
Do any of you guys use telemetry with your Tyrannuses?
I am not
Okay.
using a Tyrannus, but I do use telemetry with the Crossfire.
Oh,
What are
okay,
you
yeah.
using? Let us see.
No.
Show off your setup.
Show us your bag.
I've got I have a I don't know. I have word from Trappy that it will be coming out pretty soon, so I've got to start working on the video for the my videos for the Tango 2. I'm gonna do a review video, a setup video, a modifications video, and a at least those 3 videos to show exactly how I'm rocking it after. Like, fuck, I've been flying that thing for like 3 or 4 months at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe even 6. Like, I have lived with it. Dude, I went through.
Yeah.
Did anybody else watch the Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live sketches from like last night? Oh my god, so funny. I miss seeing him on Saturday Night Live. It
I
was good
gotta
stuff.
go watch that.
It was good stuff. The one with the elf and the polar bears, that was the best one by far. Just saying. So, you know, that being said. All right, up next we got Evil FPV with Quiet. What is this? Quiet Harbor. Dude, this guy is fresh. 2 subscribers.
Nice.
Who's that again?
I'm stoked to be featuring this Evil FPV.
All right, I'm making it 3.
I might just have to make it 4. Long live Disney Princess Lashes, Bardwell. All right, I'll take that cloak. Cloak is not.
I thought Steel was coming out with an eyelash streamer for the fast charts.
Oh shit, Evil. So Evil Spatula. Wait, is that? All right, I'm pretty sure that Evil Spatula is Evil FPV. I'm kind of confused because there's like an evil name on Discord, an evil different YouTube name, and a different evil name here in the chat. But what part of Scotland are you in? I love Scotland. Yeah, that is definitely him. I went for several years before I was into FPV. Vacation in Edinburgh, went over to Glasgow and rode horses on the beach, climbed all over so many castle ruins. Like, Scotland is a beautiful country and love it.
I might actually be going to Latvia next month, and
Nice.
I'm looking at it, and it's like, holy crap! I thought it was a shithole, and then I looked it up to see, and it's like, wow, this is amazing.
No, it's beautiful.
beautiful.
Like, when I went to Ibiza for a race, I made good friends with several FPV pilots in Latvia. They got a pretty good scene up in there too.
Oh hell yeah! I'll have to see if you can link me up with some of them. I'm going to Rigo, and I'll be there for a week.
Nice.
Hope the weather serves you.
Dude,
Oh,
to
I'll
only
find
have
this.
2
No, I
subs,
don't-
this guy is killing it. How many videos have you made so far, Evil? I feel like he's got that cinematic chill vibe. He's gonna, before we know it, this guy's gonna be the air blaster of Scotland.
Scott Blaster.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
No, you're dead to me.
Rip. Never comes back.
Everyone type F in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that gap.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. I'll just be right back. I need to go take the trash cans out.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get my trash cans out tonight too. All right, up next we got Trust Me, I'm a Ninja. FPV Bando Cruise and Rip. Dude, I'm not having to reset the Sony cam that much tonight. I shouldn't have said anything because as soon as I've said something.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I know.
Oh, you froze up.
I did not lie. I agree, Chris Quad. Scotland is amazing. I loved Edinburgh. If you've never been to Edinburgh, the history that is packed into literally like 1 square mile is just fucking phenomenal. Like, it's one of my favorite cities that I've been to. Outlet Junkies, join the Discord. There's a link in the description that says there. I froze up. It was bound to happen after I said the camera was doing well. Yeah, link in the description for Discord. I'll drop a link in the chat if you can't find it between videos. The Discord window and the video window are shared on the same monitor, so I can't do it mid-video. This band is
jinxed
sick.
it. The camera froze.
I know, I already fixed it. Dude, this bando though is sick.
That is a pretty dope spot.
Huge.
Wow, the lag between the two is pretty brutal between YouTube and Discord.
I did do the underground tour of Edinburgh, and it was pretty dang creepy. I gotta admit though, the oh man, it's been years since I went. What is the what's the cemetery in Edinburgh where they house like prisoners from a rebellion and like put them all on a ship and burned them? It's like one of the most haunted places in the world. My bed and breakfast like overlooked that place. That was way more creepy than the underground shit. Was that
What do you mean haunted?
That cemetery? I don't remember all the stories, but yeah. Edinburgh's sick. Yeah, Outlet Junkie. I only open up the chat or the submissions for the videos like a couple times a night, and I've already said if we make it to 9:30 and I'm not out of videos, we're not opening it up again. Just because I didn't know how gnarly submissions were going to be today after I announced that there were giveaways. So, but yeah, if we finish before 9:30, totally opening it up for a second round.
That's a lot of videos.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it plays out.
You got 30 videos.
30? Yeah, it's like 3 minutes per thing. That's like an hour and a half. It might be post 9:30 when we get there. We'll just have to wait and see. This is a solid bando rip, I gotta say.
That's a solid bando.
I'm not liking this whole on me to decide who's
Hard,
getting
right?
prizes. I know. That's why I've never done a video submission contest before, because I didn't want to judge it. And why I'm doing like a nightly stream one where I'm already watching them, and then Patreon only to limit it there. Like what Schizo did with his and what Drib did. Like no way would I'm sorry guys, I'm never gonna do that. Trust me, I'm a ninja. That's what that was. Up next, we got the RC Crawler King. He's been hanging out in the chat since like half an hour prior to the stream starting. So, the Marlboro Bando. Wait, is this in Winston-Salem? Or no, Winston-Salem's Camel.
Nah, this is Canada, bruh.
Okay. Sorry, I'm adding to my notes. I'm making little notes on every video just so that I have something to reference as I get later in the stream on who to pick for what. Dude, that production quality. You got 3D text.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna love this.
What up, Coda?
I'll catch the rest of the stream in the morning at work. I gotta hit the sack. You guys have a good night.
Good night, man.
Thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, bud.
Good night.
That follow footage.
It's amazing to come back and watch your old footage and just realize like how much better you've become as a pilot.
Blair Witch Project status.
Dude, Hawkeyed FPV, you were not kidding. Blaster's new video, he's no longer Air Blaster, by the way. It's just Blaster now. Blaster's new video with the ski guys. Holy shit. Wait,
Yeah, that was amazing.
that was an old school exoskeleton. Like, what GoPro are you rocking that still fits?
Oh, dude, these will all be like Hero 3 still, man. Yeah, this shit's old.
Holy shit, I still have a couple of those jelly cases. They were the shit back in the day.
Yeah, dude, they worked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sick.
Hell yeah, the videos tonight are sick, Vampire. I hope you got one in, bro. We need some metal for tonight's stream. You better represent.
Yeah, I kind of let you down with that one,
Dustin, you
huh?
have anything you want to say to your
It's all
drone before
good.
you send them up the pipe?
I got you next week, homie.
All right, I got done with the trash cans finally.
Nice.
We're gonna send something down the inside of the stack.
Oh shit. Which little micro is that?
That's my buddy's. It's a Blade Torrent. I think it's a one.
Yeah, I've flown the Blade Torrent.
I sent my tiny whoop down first to make for dramaticness, and then I was gonna do the 5-inch, but I realized just how tough that would have been. It would have been impossible.
Yeah, it's you're just begging to get stuck somewhere on the way down.
I've seen some people do some pretty tough stuff like that, but this one's pretty long, pretty narrow. There's no obstructions, but there's a nice large exit at the bottom. It would be tricky. You'd have to spin a couple times going down, but you might get lucky. That's all it would need to be.
Wait,
I'm
how
on
is
my
that?
way.
How is that torrent getting such high quality video? Is there like
This is from my 5-inch, and then the
Oh,
torrent
okay.
was just part of the storyline, as in like what we're actually doing.
Okay, that's it.
Oh,
Put the
okay.
camera off. Oh my god, guys, I have no idea what I was thinking.
That was
setting
a
my drone
sick
on that
shot
stack,
from the
but
bottom.
I knew it wasn't going to end well, so I'm glad I went with the tiny whoop first. If you guys
Okay,
want
here
to
we
see
go,
more
yeah, I see
crazy
it.
concrete action like that,
I sent it down
Join in the
twice. It
party
actually didn't
here.
break on the
Make sure to
first one, so I
subscribe.
tried
Don't
it
have to be
again to see if I
fancy,
could
and
do
I'll see
it,
you
but
guys
it
in
was
the
just
next
so.
one. Peace.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You should get like a little driblet or something and like just like dive it.
Just send it. Yeah, just buy something just to trash on.
Yeah, put like a 3D print some prop guards, make a DIY torrent.
That's not how we do videos. I forget. It like skips and stuff if I do it that way. Okay. Redwood GoPro FPV with from JL FPV.
For the man who don't think he's a fool, he control his destiny, but he's too cool for himself. For himself, for himself. Oh, I need is something.
See my notebook?
to keep me going on. In a
Judge's notes.
call it pray. And everybody seems so strange to me. Said the man who feel him a fool. Or he believe I may.
Dude, glad to offer the spotlight, JL.
Feel him a fool, he control his
Dude, that was a smooth Vanny roll.
good for himself.
Mm-hmm.
For himself, for himself.
Scenery's great too.
Yeah. It's got me wanting to go hiking. If only it were a little bit warmer.
Yeah, where I live, it's like it's already dumping rain, and we've already had some snow flurries.
I mean, it's not that bad cold-wise here. It's in the 40s, but it's been raining like all day for the last 2 days. I went out. Bardwell's in town. He's got family in Atlanta, and we went out for brunch with the intention to fly after, but because it was supposed to quit raining, but then it just never did. So, like, I drove across town, had lunch, and then never got to fly and drove back home yesterday. It was pretty
That's a
lame.
bummer.
Mm-hmm.
He had it all packed up, and
Yep. I'm digging this
How many
song.
packs
What is
usually
this? What song is this, JL? I love some acoustic jams. Oh, that was an abrupt ending. Minus points. I was just getting into the jam. All right, up next we got Dragon Ears. What is this? Dragon Ears with Club Loose 2019.
This is my latest album. I made it 5 years ago. I'm not gonna make another one until we sell these. This is a good album too. It's about love, caring, being together, being close, being physical. Love. Hygiene.
More drift and FPV. When are you gonna get to hear me play guitar? I don't know. I'm not like a great guitar player by any means. I just enjoy noodling and playing like a couple of my favorite jams here and there.
If you have another one of those beers, I bet you'd be playing on the stream. Then.
Dude, if I have another one of these 9.3% beers, there's a good chance that I would start doing that. The one has already got me thinking about it.
I'm listening.
And you killed it, JL. What was the song that you used, though? I need to know what that song was, JL FPV. Dang, the camera freezing up like crazy now.
yeah, dude, I feel bad for that GoPro on that that got hit by the car.
This is my latest album. I made it 5 years ago. I'm not gonna make another one until we sell these. This is a good album too. It's about love, caring, being
There's a bunch of drift dudes around here that I've been trying to get out and fly with, but I don't want to do an event. I want to do like some like shit in the road, like on the actual road, like off ramps.
Yeah,
Like close sports type stuff.
I had so much fun doing the Grid Life event, but like it was amazing right until my very last pack when I hit one of like the top drift drivers' cars, and I hit it good, and I felt really bad. Like I got too comfortable is what happened. Because it's really hard to hit it when you're going like same direction, and I was doing a bunch of fancy like opposite direction shots, and you've got the closure rate when you're going fast one way and the car is going fast the other way. Like, if you miscalculate, you're just fucked. And I won't be doing any opposite direction car shots ever again, unless I'm coordinating with the driver, because that was the problem. There was no communication. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like super safety guy too, and that's why I felt just awful at screwing up on it. He was cool. I talked to him on Instagram about it after. But fuck.
How bad it fucked the car up?
I mean, I put a pretty good dent in the pillar.
Oh, of all places to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a nice car? Or was it like a?
It was one of the very nice ones.
Oh.
I will fess up to you guys on the live stream who it is. Let me make sure I get his last name right. And you can go and look in his old yeah, Chelsea Denofa. If you go and look in his old Instagram posts, like, you got to go back a ways because he posts a lot more than I do. There is a post back there of the damage that I did. I don't even see it. But he's got like 200,000 Instagram followers. He's like a big name drift car driver.
Oh wow. What GoPros do you guys like using for freestyle?
I'm using the Hero 8. I tried to talk Bardwell into swapping over when he was in town and we went to Best Buy, but I couldn't get him to. I kept convincing him and then he'd change his mind, and then I'd convince him and then he'd change his mind.
You cut out there for a second. What'd you say? Which GoPro did you say?
The Hero 8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Session is still a good option? Like the Hero
I think
5
it is.
Session?
It's still a good session. Session. It's still a good option. It just depends on what your goal is with the footage.
Yeah. Because the problem with my Hero 5 right now is that it's a little. I can feel, because I run 3S and 4S. Because I have some pretty, I have a lot of prop for that quad, so it just seems like I can feel the weight, so I don't usually fly with the GoPro.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Chris Quad. They dent cars all the time. It's no big deal. The big deal to me is that we were going opposite direction, and I hit his car literally 2 feet from his open window. It could have been bad. It was a miscalculation and a poor decision that I made. I'm totally willing to own that. I am not running any ND filters on the Hero 8 yet, Artemis. I'm waiting to see what the aftermarket does. The Polar Pro option is good, but they're just pricey. I haven't looked in a minute. I should go look and see what options there are these days. And I'm also waiting. Has Real Steady put out an update? I heard that they said that the Hero 8 should be as good as the Hero 6 with firmware updates on their end, but I don't think that they have done that yet. Does anybody know?
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen it.
Trying to decide if I'm going to do another one of these Boss Tweeds. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think you are.
You're just trying to talk me into playing the guitar on stream.
I'm just sitting here drinking beers with you, bud. I actually, you guys will hear it first here too. I might be getting a beer sponsor. There's a local dude that I met on at the Christmas party on Friday night. That's he brews a bunch of beer. I looked at it and I'm like, I can't drink this right now. I've already had 3, and this is like 7.5%. If I have one of these, I can't drive home. I'm like, if you want to give me some, I'll bring it home. But he was like,
right.
yeah, let me know what you think.
Dragon Ears. Apologies, bro. 13-minute video. We're 7 minutes in. We're moving on. I only have so much time. All right, camera's refixed. Hawkeyed, FPV shuffle. Hell is hot. Snowmen are cold.
Kevin, do it for the stream. Give us a air traffic control call.
An ATC call. I can do that. Do you want an ATC call or like a passenger announcement call?
ATC like arrival sample.
Okay. Sorry, let me update my notes while the flight is still fresh in my mind. Okay. Yeah, I don't wonder how long I'm gonna still be able to muster these up. This spot's looking familiar. No, okay, I thought it was my Tiny Hawk buddy, but it is not the Tiny Hawk buddy's spot. It looks a lot like his spot though. All right, so AC 5432. Man, I don't know. I'm like, okay, these beers are strong.
Brainiac C, stop responding.
Are you calling approach a K-Boss?
Okay, if I'm calling him approach, yeah. Approach AC 5432 with you out of 14-2 for 12. Information Zulu. Whatever.
And that's why they say not to fly when you're under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah,
8
yeah.
hours bottle the throttle right there.
I'm just like, the problem is like a call from approach. Like, what are they going to be talking to me about? More than likely, it's going to be a simple instruction. It's not going to sound all that impressive. They're going to be saying something like AC 5234, turn right, heading 340. Fucking boring. I wanted something a little bit more interesting, but I'm like drawing a blank. And
can you call in squawking 7500?
Yeah, I would not be.
That was a joke.
The internet police are looking for Kevin and charging him with drunk in charge of a live stream. Oh, yes, indeed. Contribute to that holiday slush fund if you want to see it keep going. Oh, God. No, my, yeah.
That was great. Thanks, Kevin.
Absolutely.
10 out of 10 performance.
I need more of this snow flying.
Yeah.
This is
When
up
it starts
on
to
me.
snow,
This
I'll-
is one of the dudes I fly with.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Hopefully I can, we live near a mountain, so I'm gonna see if, is it legal to fly at like actual mountains, like ski resorts and stuff, if I like got permission?
Absolutely. Put your
I think that'd be
Patreon link
cool.
up. There is a Patreon link up. What are you talking about? Look in the description. In the description, you scroll down and then like there's the sign up for the FPV crate, which you should go click on that link because the more people that click, the more people that sign up for FPV crate, the better the prizes on the weekly streams will get. If I hadn't plugged that recently. Then there's help me avoid paying the YouTube overlords by donating here, the Streamlabs, where it will contribute to the counter over on that side of the screen. And then there is join my all new Patreon and enter to win a Torval Quad Pit Stop Backpack Pro and the link. So the link is in the description. Got it. Okay. Now where are all of my other things that I need? Okay. Yes, Stingy, guilty of drunk and in charge of a live stream. Okay, how are we doing? It is now 9 o'clock. We're up to Billy Hackett. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna go have some dinner. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
We got like 18 videos to go, and I didn't count Steele's video, and I didn't count the double post from Chris Quad. So, we might hit that 9:30 mark and have to call it a night without getting a second window. Just a heads up, guys. Apologies. Hasn't happened before. We're starting with the giveaways. I knew it was a possibility. So just, yeah, that's out there now. Crane Dive Revisited from Billy Hackett.
How was it being a commercial pilot?
In what sense?
I don't know. And I mean, most people might complain that you sit down a lot, I guess, but that could be like a downside. What would be a downside and a benefit for?
I mean, it shrinks your world because you get used to crisscrossing the country a bunch of times every single week. You start to think of it as no big deal to run to the airport and hop on a plane to go to the other side of the country because it doesn't cost you anything. So, like, the world gets a lot smaller, which I think is
You
a
get
good
free
thing.
travel when you're a pilot?
Uh-huh. Depending on who you
sweet.
work for and whose benefits you're getting, but yeah.
That's actually awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be a huge benefit for sure.
It is definitely a huge benefit.
Are they doing first class or what?
No. I mean, it depends. If there's empty seats in first class, then yeah, but it's not a regular thing to get it.
Yeah.
Cloak, if you say fucking 3 times, then Bot Grinder shows up. Fucking. Where is he? He better pop up in the comments. He ain't here. He's out there spending that dab money. Dude, I wish it was still free. UAV Futures. Stu, what is up, Stu? Welcome to the stream. But my airline days are over and I do not have travel benefits anymore. So it is no longer free for me to hop on a plane and head over there. I do want to make it to Australia at some point, but I don't have travel benefits anymore. Yeah, Cloak, you were wrong. That saying fucking 3 times in a row does not summon Bot Grinder. It just makes me less likely to be able to run ads on my on my YouTube video. Thank you, Chris, for that Patreon pledge. I appreciate it. I need to get new swag. I am all out of my koozies. I think I don't want to do another round of koozies though. I gotta get some new stuff. I've seen what drones are capable of, and I do not trust a drone transatlantic. No fucking way. Best way to pick up a stewardess. Holy shit, the camera is like locking up like crazy tonight. It's only because I said it was working great that it started doing that shit. Best way to pick up a stewardess. Don't try. That's the best way. That's always the best way to pick up a chick, period, is don't try.
Also use your knees instead of your lower back.
I am currently trying to find another full-time gig, possibly another airline gig, possibly a something else, but you know, we'll see. I got some interviews lined up, working on it. Up next, we got Vampire with Back to the Bando.
Yeah, I gave up on cruising that dude's Instagram. I'll just assume it was a bad hit on the 8-ball.
He may have deleted it because I didn't see the post. If I knew where it was, I would... Dude, Vampire is not disappointing on the metal. See, this type of metal reminds me of high school, like that new metal, like Korn, Slipknot, all of that. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is? I don't know who it is. Yeah, that's a good jam. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to find the clip. Alright, I found it on my phone. I may just like hold it up to the camera and show you guys how bad it was. Motionless in White.
I've been listening to them in a minute.
Dude, Kevin, if you guys are flying Part 107 and you're in like airspace of an airport, do you guys have to have like radios on hand to call into ATC to let them know that you're doing a flight, or are you just using the Air Map app?
So I have not done any of the proper waivers. I've only ever used AirMap, or like the Lance system, because I don't fly places with enough notice to like do the proper authorization channels. If you get a full-on waiver, they may have you call the tower via phone, but the Lance, you don't have to do anything. It's all automated. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, for sure, totally.
Chris Quad, I graduated high school in '99. So yeah, I was all about the Deftones, some like Sad to Say, but Limp Bizkit and all of that new metal shit back then. I like some good stuff and some bad stuff, you know. It was in high school. Give me a break. All right. Thank you, Josh Robertson, for that donation, contributing to that holiday slush fund. Hell yeah. All right, what else we got? We got up next is CST FPV, my buddy that stayed up till 2 a.m. in Italy to get this video in there. All right. Dude, I have a whole playlist on Spotify of like my guilty pleasures from the 90s with like Static X and Slipknot and all of that new metal stuff. Later, Artemis, thanks for coming by. Dude, I'm barely an 80s baby. I was a 1980 baby. Dang, CST FPV still up in the chat. Way to hang in there, homie. I've really been liking Tool's new album, Chris Quad. Are you into the new Tool album? That shit is fire. Uh-oh, what is that story, Artemis? I went and saw Static X at the Masquerade in Atlanta. Years before I lived in Atlanta, when I was in Tennessee, I drove down for a show. I saw Static X and Fear Factory play, and goddamn. Yeah, Fear Factory, they are amazing live.
Wait, what year was that?
It would have been like 97-ish.
I went to that same show when it was up here. It was one of the WAAF shows. They also, I think Stained was on it too at one.
I don't recall. I wasn't into Stained. They may have been there. Dude, fucking ripping
Kitty?
down the side of that mountain, CST. Okay, that is not real time. That is some sped up. But it's still epic. Way to be cinematic.
I hope that's actual speed. Oh, okay, that's, but now I see what you're talking about.
Dude, okay, Cement Kid, you can hate on Fear Factory for using the electric double bass drum that is like totally unrealistic. But if you ever go and see them live, I have never seen, I played in bands. I can't recall a live band that played tighter together with such speed and precision. I was blown away. Like Fear Factory, they're just like I don't understand how you can play that fast, that tight, and that just like precise. They were fucking phenomenal. Sorry. Just throwing that out there. Up next, Monkey FPV ATL for the win.
I didn't have any video, so I got that one from when I.
Yeah, Blades, we're gonna make you feel old or feel young. Wait, we're young? How old are you, Blades? Holy shit. Dude, I love this spot. I was looking back through my old Instagram posts earlier today, and I saw one of my first posts from here, and I totally slayed this spot my first time there, way more than I have in subsequent visits. And it is a... Oh, shit. All right, don't... At least you're not on the roof. There was a moment of panic. Even though I was there, I know you didn't lose anything on the roof.
Yeah, I did. That's my stingy sweat.
That was some Coda.
Yeah, that's some Coda.
Coda making an impromptu drop in on the stream. Okay.
A cameo.
I need like a interlude video to be like dun dun dun, gonna get a beer, dun dun dun. But I don't want to be like watching a video when there's prizes on the line. So I'm gonna make a beer run. I'll be right back.
Cool, so the host left. I guess I'll be your new live stream host here, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're keeping the show going here.
From that asshole.
Dude, that one beer has got you shook.
Dude, I'm telling you, these beers are, where is it? 9.3% by volume. The IBU 68, dude, these beers are amazing. They are so good, but they are very strong. Like 2 beers and I'm completely done for the night. Like I really don't even.
I'll have to try those. I know I got those up.
I bet you do, because this isn't even local Atlanta. This is something from I want to say Michigan.
I've seen him. I'll have to take you up on that offer. Oh shit, I'll grab him for Christmas Eve.
You might be thinking I'm weird rolling the can and everything, but because it's unfiltered, if you don't, the sediment in the bottom of it is bitter as hell and is nasty. You have to roll it, and you have to like not pour out the last sip. So I'm just like, I'm following the can's instructions because holy shit. Okay, Jake with the hell yeah, thank you for that super chat, has a solid question on the Tango 2. Tango 2 have assignable and programmable switches so I can do idle up on a KISS build. Yes, it's okay. It's OpenTX under the hood and multiple switches with all of the new fandangled things. I do my fancy 2-switch arming system on it. I know you can do a idle up switch on the new Tango 2 as well. So, okay. Glad I could answer that. And let's get back.
I had to go back and watch that on YouTube. That was so fucking hilarious. Kevin just comes fucking hauling ass in so fast.
Oh, you know what? While we're here, actually, before I get back in, I will show you guys the strike. Now, this is slow mode, so even with the slowdown, it's gonna still be gnarly. Let's see. Is it gonna focus on the phone? Yeah, it will. Focus. Oh god, it didn't. It was focused on my fingers. Let's try this one more time. Oh, yeah. I had done a couple of passes in that turn where the cars kick out the tail and I would go through the smoke, and I was doing it like 15, 20 feet away, and I was like, oh, that's good, but I want one where I'm kind of close to the bumper because it'll be really good in the edit. And yeah, don't tell them I even have that footage. I didn't hand that over because I didn't want it to get used. Shh. See, I get a little drunk. I show things I shouldn't. God, it was not a good...
What's your radio, man?
What? Where's my radio? God, you guys are a bad influence. All right, up next we got Free Graveyard Glide.
I feel bad for all the people having their videos watched at the end because the judge is going to be very impaired come the end.
I mean, maybe the judge is going to be loving every video at the end. Who knows?
Yeah, they all look good, guys. I love them all. You all win.
Who is this? Is this the Pogues?
Quadbox calls Kevin up. Hey, Kevin, we noticed you sent out 20 quad boxes there yesterday during your live stream. Do you have any explanation?
So wait, this is the Pogues?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Dude, I love the Pogues.
I can tell from the video I'm watching.
All right, I saved the nasty sip. Oh, look at that head. Oh my god, it's like glorious.
The one thing I learned tonight is I gotta work on my transitions in my video. Holy shit.
Nope. Okay, we did get it in the chat, and I just didn't realize the reference. That is Fiddler's Green, not the Pogues. Dude, favorite Pogue song? Shave a shower, a half a pound of powers, then off again. Wait, what is it? Should shave a shower, half a pound of powers, then off again to get on board the Donegal Express. Something like that. The Donegal Express. That's a great jam. Yeah. Booze. All right. Rusty Signal FPV. First time at Tribble Mill 1-pack edit. Wait, we're up at Tribble Mill? Hell yeah. Got some Atlanta crew up in here. All right, just a status update, guys. We're already at 9:20 FPV. 9:20 FPV. Oh my God. 9:20 PM. So I am beginning to think that we are not going to be opening it up for a second round of submissions. By the time that I am done with this second beer, yeah, we're going to have to wrap it up.
Kevin's not gonna make it for sure.
Dude, the clouds are killers.
What?
New FPV shirt, 920 FPV. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, man. Feeling it now, son.
Well, shit, cheers to that.
Cheers, right?
I just cheers you like my camera's working. And on.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm loving the Eminem track.
Wow, you are drunk.
Dude, I like Eminem. I'm sorry.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dude, that Logic Eminem track, holy shit. Did you hear that shit?
Oh yeah. Dude, all the Logic stuff is like that.
I know.
Like,
he is phenomenal, but like the Eminem one was Homicide. So good. 920 FPV, that's like 5 hours late. Yeah, 420 is for the smoking, 920 is for the drinking, my dude.
Don't let me drink more than one of those when I come down, please.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you get they're not cheap. It's like nearly $20 for a 4-pack of those. But you don't need, like, a 4-pack is damn near like a 12-pack of normal beer.
Yeah, that's how it is with, like, the Dogfish Head stuff. Like, it's stupid money for a 4-pack, but, man, it gets you.
So feel the fire beneath your feet as you barely even perspire from the heat. Exhale deep and breathe a sigh of relief as you say goodbye to the grief. It's like watching the walls melt in your prison.
There's a good sized crowd up there at Tribble Mill.
Still a little piece of you guys.
Oh, Hawkeye. You might have missed your window. All right, up next is Dan Zabinski, Chicagoland FPV. That B-roll game is on point, though. Dude, this is a fire edit right here. Adding fire to my notes. Oh, it's so short. It was good. It was very good. I wanted more ripping. But fire edit for sure.
There's something that I can ask you.
What's that?
Short video or long video?
I mean, I don't know. Hang on. Dan Zabinski's only got 22 subs. I feel like this dude is in the video production game or something. Okay. This one's 3 minutes long. What do we got here? He didn't even submit this. I'm just putting him on blast. This is not eligible to win. I feel like I know this yard. Dude, I totally know this yard. I know your friend. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Drawing a blank, eh?
Oh my god.
It's
The
gotta
very
have
first
something to do with the beer.
Yeah, the very first video that this guy ever did, he was chasing the grain trucks as they drove down the street in front of his house, and he posts a video like every week from this house. I know this house. Okay.
Wait, you know whose house this looks like is Kit's parents' house.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah. Okay. I know the crowd you run with, though, Dan Zabinski. All right, up next is Willie P. FPV, Abandoned All Alone FPV. Wait, hang on. I'm throwing this guy a sub. He's only got 22. Dan Zabinski, you got a new sub. Congratulations. Now make some cool shit. Yeah, it's Ken, right? It's but what's his FPV name? Yeah, it looks more familiar in the snow. Dang, that Scraggle rip. I can't say a serious ETA. The last time that I got a date, it was not going to make it in time for Christmas. So, I'm hoping it won't be that much after. Jake, I wish I had more specific info for you, but that's really the best I can do. Invite is in the description, Hooligan. Just scroll down and you will see it. It's like the third or fourth link down in my description for this live stream. Where is this bando? Because I want to rip this shit.
Yeah, I've been looking for bando spots lately. Problem with where I live is that there's just like no bandos at all. It's like there's like one and then it just gets demolished and they rebuild like something else there like a week later.
Yeah, we had several bandos when we started flying in Atlanta, but as the economy made recoveries, pretty much all of them got redeveloped and they're all gone. Dang, that was a nice close pass on that smokestack.
I have no bandos by me either. They're just non-existent.
I think in the early 2000s there was like an abandoned hospital, but that was it.
The Atlanta Dairies was like one of the best bandos I ever ripped, and it is like a new apartment complex and shopping mall now.
Yeah, there's some good like modern stuff though, like I don't know. Yeah, like just no bandos though, unfortunately.
That's why you gotta fly them Brandos.
I mean, I can't complain because we have primo office parks here in Atlanta. but you know, the bandos are just. We started out ripping them, but they've all gone away.
Yeah, that office park that I watching you guys' videos with the water with Willie. I like that office park a lot.
Yeah. That one is now a bust.
Do you mean every single bando is gone now because the economy is recovering that well?
I mean, to be fair, Atlanta didn't have that many bandos to begin with. We had the dairies, which was literally a dairy farm distribution center that was damaged in a tornado. We had the Concrete Explosion, which was an apartment complex that was abandoned mid-production when the developer jumped out of a window. And we had the Auction House, which that one was one of the first to go. It got torn down like a month or two after we started flying FPV there. I think those were the only 3 bandos we ever actually had in Atlanta.
So of all 3 of those bandos, though, because the economy's turned around so well, they're all being redeveloped.
Yeah, absolutely. The Concrete Explosion, they tried to reboot it several times and it never panned out. The Atlanta Dairies just turned into like it's a straight up commercial real estate development hub. Yeah, it's all because the economy is doing well and revitalizing downtown, like center areas of Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess it's time to invest in some U.S. stocks then.
Hell yeah, thank you, Milton. I appreciate that. What? I guess so many different denominations. Or wait, is that denominations? Or is that religion?
Currencies.
Currencies, yes, currencies. Whatever, close enough.
All right, that is
what is
100
DOP?
Dominican peso. It's $2 United.
Nice. I love seeing it, but then I see these huge numbers and then a different currency. I'm like, what is that? I don't have a frame of reference. All right, up next we got Cement Kid. It is about time to feature you, my dude. Alien 6S Kiss, first time in a playground. Hang on. Real quick. My boy Willie P over here, he deserves a subs shout out because that was a hell of a bando rip as well. So sub to you, Willie P, as well. All right, back to the Alien 6S. I have not done any 7-inch yet hothead FPV, unfortunately. I've got a 7-inch frame that is waiting on components for me that I need to put on it. Yeah, that is way too chill of a track for the playground, my dude. You better rip it a little harder. This is more like it.
Have you, Stingy, have you ever tried the Racer 4?
No, I haven't tried it.
I just spilled ice cream all over myself.
Ooh, sticky.
Was alcohol involved?
I should hope not.
Dude, that is a very tight area for that little 6S to be ripping in.
Mm-hmm. Playgrounds are fun, but I agree with Scooter. Playground equals damaged gear.
Yeah, dude, I am like honestly impressed if he can even navigate this little area. The only real proximity stuff that I usually do is trees and swing sets. Go in the middle of them, like little triangular ones. Those are fun.
You got to get more into that proximity.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's been kind of bad though lately where I live.
Thank you, Rob, Tom, Boogeyman, FPV. Cheers. Hell yeah, Willie P. Thank you for the donation, man. Oh man, I hope your dog is doing okay, dude. I am a pet lover for sure, and I'm sad to hear. I hope that the surgery went well and he has a good outlook going forward. Stay at home and give him plenty of cuddles for the next couple of weeks. Hooligan FPV, the funds haven't gone up because the fund counter that you see over here is only counting donations that are made through Streamlabs. Link in the description. Streamlabs doesn't take as much of a cut as YouTube does, and they offer these nice trackers, whereas the YouTube super chats don't get counted through the Streamlabs. So total donations for the night, just to keep you guys up to date, we've got $59 in super chat and $20 on these Streamlabs. So like 80 bucks total is the progress of the night. Thank you guys so much. I totally appreciate it. I am not butthurt if we don't hit the goal. I just threw a random number in there because I don't know what to throw. Yeah. All right, what do we got next? Dude, that was a killer. That was a solid playground rip, Cement Kid. Well done. Up next, we got Decade FPV Rooftop Thong. Rooftop Thong, phone screen edition. I'm not sure what to think about this.
The amount of confusion right now.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss the thong. Thong, the dong, dong, dong. Oh, Flyer Tuck, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It is not easy losing it. Losing a dog. Dude, that video is, what is up with the black flashes? So we need to start a GoFundMe to get this dude a decent video receiver. Like,
I think he's also filming this DVR in his phone.
Oh, that might have part to do with it. It might not be his goggle view. Hell yeah, Submit Kid. Thank you for submitting, man.
Yeah, it must be his phone because there's no way that I would be able to fly with that many black flashes.
You wouldn't even notice it while you're flying, honestly. People are always like,
also very true.
How do you fly through all of that? You're like, I don't even think about it. Your brain, it's not processing that.
I just remember the stick movements. It's all by feel, man. I couldn't see a damn.
Right? Yeah.
If you know your spots that well, that is great.
Well, you're always reading ahead. That's why it's not a big deal to fly with 100 millisecond lag, because you adjust. You're always flying. Your brain adjusts amazingly. was it? I didn't, rooftop thong. I still don't know why we were calling it a thong, but you know. Was it just a track?
Gotta get them clickbaits.
Okay. How many more do we have? Big oily guy. We're gonna skip that one because that's Chris Quad with a double post. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's a double post. 7 more videos and it's already 9:40. Yeah, we're definitely not getting a second window, guys. I apologize, but you know, it is what it is. So up next, we got Big Oily Guy, 1 pack edit. You know, I saw this. I think Big Oily Guy is somebody that I've given a sub shout out to in the past. And I saw this in my feed. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So I'm stoked to see this one. Let's see. How is it? All right.
When another man, I know I've been in a position, it's out of our control. It's not like he wants to kill. He just doesn't want to die.
Don't never think that you're untouchable, cause no man's not. No man's type of niggas never pop, they get they whole ass shot. Riding around the city, running up a dope man knot. Bumping that intent to deliver shit that bow ass drop. Don't post up in spots, cause that'll make my low ass hot. Plus I done got too popular to push blow on the block.
Hanging with Steel must be pretty cool, eh, Kevin?
I don't know, man. It's just, he's a good friend. It is always a good time.
I'd imagine he's pretty funny, man.
Yeah. We've got a good vibe with the Atlanta crew, for sure. Steel, John, Schizo, you know, me. I miss Willie. I wish Willard would come back to us. Like, I really do miss Willard.
He's doing all the DRL stuff, I'd imagine, so he's not been around too much?
No, he's living in Australia with his lady, Harley Quinn.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
He graduated from Georgia Tech and bailed on our ass.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm happy for him. He seems to be very happy, but I miss his ass. You know?
Yeah, you keep losing people in the crew, and it's just not the same. I totally get that.
I mean, we've got plenty of good people. Like, we got Tidwell, we got Mike.
But the OGs, like the godfather of FPV, Charpoo, he was good. Jaw spins.
Yes.
Oh man, it made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, Willie's that down under crew now.
I remember the last time I seen Charpoo, I think he showed up in a Rotor Riot video for a brief second, and he had a quad that was like fully wrapped in electrical tape. Like it was just all taped up in electrical.
Yes, his magic electrical tape.
Charpoo tape makes you go faster.
Absolutely. Dude, that was a hell of a rip, Big Oily. Way to kill it. Ooh, that dive. That fancy dive at the end. I gotta add a side note for that. Fancy ending dive. Gotcha, bitch. All right. Who we got up next? All right, we're skipping Chris Quad's double post. And high altitude addictions. Thin air, tall peaks, and solid trees. I just see in the chat, Big Oily Guy, watch this dive, guys. He knew it was coming. He was going to be pissed if I ended him early. Damn. Yeah, damn it, Sony Cam froze again.
Good timing, at least.
Mm-hmm. wait, shit. I didn't mean to pause it.
I remember, Kevin, when you transitioned from doing like FPV videos, and you were just, I think you just ended your job as a commercial pilot, and you really started cranking out like these dope edits, man. And I was like, shit, this shit's getting really good. I was pretty hyped on that.
Somebody posted on, somebody commented on one of my older videos, like just in the last 2 days. It was the one where I was like, I quit my job, where I announced that I was quitting my airline job to go and work with Rotor Riot full time. And he was like, what the hell? I thought they fired you and now you're quitting your job to go work with them full time? Good luck with that, bro. I was like, damn. Like, check the dates, dude.
He might have gotten his timelines confused.
Yeah, it was funny. I had a chuckle at it. Ooh! That tree came out of nowhere. Hooligan, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're loving that Stingy V2 Forged. I'm digging the jams on this track. This is good. I got a fresh forged carbon Stingy build right here. It is fucking glorious. Built that one up. I'm selling these custom builds. If you didn't know, hit me up, and if you're interested in getting a quad built, tuned, set up, everything by me, ready to rip out the box, I got some. Actually, I have like one more, and then I'm going to take a break from building them for a while. It's kind of a hassle. The hassle isn't so much the building. I don't mind the building or the setup or anything like that, or getting the parts. I mind like being like, buy this thing. I hate marketing. So, and it takes a lot of like, hey, buy this, hey, buy this. So if you want one, there's like literally one more to go, and then you probably won't be seeing one for at least a few months. Yeah, it will come with battery straps. So that's the other thing is so up until now I've been charging. Yeah.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I mean, I meant to preface it and say you don't have to answer.
I know, that's the thing, is that like, so Steel is selling his for $1,100, and when you look at the cost of the components that are in that are like right around $600, and I have been selling mine for $950. I did do a special at Black Friday, and the reason that they're so expensive is because I'm not selling many of them. If I sold them in mass, like if I could do a lot of them, then I would be able to offer them a little bit cheaper. But because it's like I order 5 and then 5, I don't get a huge discount. So I'm kind of eyeing the possibility of doing something else when I reboot it in a few months. Like, I don't know, maybe partnering with other Atlanta people to build more of them so that I have more throughput and can do it cheaper, but like I sign off. I don't know. I feel like the whole appeal is that I actually build it. And if I'm actually building it, then I'm going to charge you based on my time, you know? So I don't know. We'll see for right now. Where was I at? We're back to videos. All right, high altitude addictions was our last one. Up next, we got Sean, Patrick, Herb, Juicy Flow 1.0. Ooh, I like
that rhymes.
I know, it's very satisfying. I will say
One
that
plus vote from me.
Above, like, rhyming is satisfying, but alliteration is way more satisfying. I have had so, like, all the alliteration jokes. I don't want to say all, but a lot of the alliteration jokes that have come out of Atlanta have been mine. Like Peter the Penetrator, pedo passes. Is a pedo pass even a known thing anymore? Do you guys know?
Pedo pass, I think that's probably when you're like fly by someone's house, right?
No, so a pedo pass is when you're trying to figure out a new line in a spot and you do it super slow because it's like driving by the kiddie park, like the playground, like a pedophile. So it's the pedo pass. So whenever you do like your trick, but it's obnoxiously slow, that's a pedo pass. Oh God.
We used to have that in stunt riding when you were learning how to do circles. You do recon circles because they're just rounded squares and they're really big. So they call them recon circles because you're checking out the landscape.
Yep. In Atlanta, we call those pedo passes.
Hey, I need to know something kind of important so I don't lose any more drones. It's related to Crossfire. It's related to Crossfire.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And long range, because we had that one long range video there up last. Now, if you're doing long range like that, say, all right, and you've got one of those rock arches, you know what I'm talking about, with like a hole in it or something?
Okay.
If you want to go through that rock arch, and there's a moment where you're behind that rock, like there's no visual line of sight to the drone, so technically your radio signal isn't direct line of sight to your drone. Is Crossfire good with dealing with a brief moment of breakup behind an object at that distance?
Like, what kind of distance are you talking about, and how big of a thing are we talking about? Because that's important.
Okay.
Can you send pictures?
Well, let's just use that last video we had up here as reference. Like, that guy was pretty far out, right? He was heading up those hills and let's just say the rock arch is, you know, fairly thick. It's obviously going to be taller than a human being in terms of thickness. What are we looking at for Crossfire's ability to deal with something like?
Well, okay, so here's the thing, is that RF is, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best words for it. So you have certain aspects. You have what is known as blading, and you have like the shadow. So that technically, if you have a big enough like break in the line of sight, then there's going to be a shadow that spreads out from that point, right? But if it's a small break and it's relatively close to the transmission point, then the RF will have a tendency to go around it and blade around it and rejoin on the back side. So if it's small enough, if it's a small enough obstruction that is close enough to your transmission point, then you will get a blading of the signal around the obstruction. If it's a big enough, if it's a big enough obstruction that's far enough away from the transmission point, then you will have a shadow that forks out away from the backside of it. So it's kind of, I don't have an equation to express it. There probably is an equation that is going to express it.
Yeah, that's all I needed
just
to
have
know,
like
really.
my general feel, and if I look at something and I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem, or oh yeah, that's not gonna be a problem, and I totally base it off of my experience. So I don't have a good rule of thumb. I would say this: if you're talking about like half a mile away, which in FPV terms is a pretty sizable distance. For long range. If we're talking about a mile or longer away, anything more than 10 feet square of rock, I am concerned about. Half a mile away, I would say I would be comfortable up to, 20 square feet, so 20 by 20 by 20. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a by feel, and also you can augment that by how easy is it to recover. Is it the sort of thing where it's completely unrecoverable? If it's completely unrecoverable, then I'm not going to push it. If it's something that I can get in the car and go get the quad like that, then, well, hell, I might think it's sketchy, but I'll just do it anyways because I know I can drive out there and get the quad, So it's all a risk versus reward sort of situation. You just have to decide what's more important.
Yeah, okay.
Phantom FPV, warm hugs to you too, my dude. Thank you so much. How many teen flyers do I know? I know quite a few teen FPV pilots. There's Cade FPV, who interned with Rotor Riot. I don't know. It just goes through. The thing is trying to keep up with who is still a teenager, because I have met teenage flyers many times over the years, and they have a tendency to turn into adults, like Johnny FPV. When I had my first viral hit, Johnny FPV was a nobody commenting on that shit, and now like he's not a teenager anymore, and he is very much a powerhouse in the FPV world. So yeah, those teenagers tend to turn into powerhouses, like Luke Bannister, like Van Over, like you name it. So
Dang,
anyways.
Sting, you're making me feel old, like I'm getting old fast.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, what was the last video we just watched? I just gotta make sure. Yeah, I thought it was Sean Patrick Herb. It is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more videos to go. Okay. Up next, Grex Whirlybird Reflection. Oh wait, hang on. I got the wrong camera view on the live stream. Let's back that up for a second. There we go.
All in all, with Crossfire, though, if you're within half mile, you find it's pretty hard to get that ship to fail safe, or what?
I mean, well, half a mile could be half a mile of Earth between you and the quad, and in which case it is definitely gonna fail safe. If you've got, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, if you're behind a mountain that's only 0.5 away from you, then yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's all within reason. If you're within half a mile, okay, if you're within a tenth of a mile, like the same parking lot as this building, you can fly on the backside of that building. If you're a mile away from that building, you won't go on the backside of that building and you're screwed. You know? Like,
yeah, for
you
sure.
just, for the biggest thing is you just kind of have to develop your own feel for what's going to work RF and what's not. And you have to understand the various factors, because while it might be a problem to fly far away, like you might look at this building and be a mile away and be like, that's not doable. But if there's a cliffside of granite right next to it on a 45-degree angle, you're like, fuck it, that cliffside is going to reflect the signal to the backside, no problem. And in that case, now you're all of a sudden going to be able to do it. You have to understand the way that RF interacts with the environment, and then be able to read the environment and get an idea of what the RF is going to do in that environment. Like, there's no blanket statement that I can be, as long as you do this, you'll be good. There's not. You just have to be able to read the environment, and that comes from experience.
The same thing with, I mean, if you're, half a mile out and you go null to null on your antennas too long.
Oh yeah, I've experienced that.
Oh yeah, totally, 100%. I agree.
Yeah, it's Stingy pretty much nailed it. Is whatever you're comfortable with, or if you can easily get it back and you think it's worth it. Every spot is going to be that way.
Yeah, you have to always, you'll get better at analyzing the risk, and you will get better at analyzing the situation with experience. And the only way to get those skills is to fail. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I've done that a lot.
I just go off my video. I use my video as a rule of thumb.
What is up?
Yeah, because you can visually see your video start to break up, and typically your radio link will fail around that same point.
Yes and no, and that's another thing, is it's the RF theory, just where it's on different bands. But if my video starts getting shitty, it's time for me to start thinking about making a move.
Well, but also your video antenna has a different null than your transmitter receiver antenna, so there's too many factors to make a easy answer. You have to be good at reading all of the situations.
All right, here's a better question. Has there ever been a time where something's caught you off guard, where you've flown into an area and you're like, what the hell? I wasn't behind anything. No one was near.
Yeah.
You ended up fail-safing?
Yes.
What was it?
Cell phone towers. Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
still had an issue at the rooftop spot where he kept fail-safing in this one specific area where I had no problem, but I'm running a different antenna on the transmitter, different antenna on the quad, standing in different positions, but he kept fail-safing near these specific cell phone antennas, and I wasn't having an issue. Like, there's way too many things that go into it. It's magic. It is and an art. It is not. I mean, it is a science, but at the end user, with as many variables as we put into it, it is a magic and it is an art form.
How close to that tower?
50 feet.
Okay.
All right. Up next, we got Booster FPV. Now, that was awesome. Dude, Booster. Like, that is a good attempt at putting words in my mouth, but you got to get better. You got to get on Monkey FPV's level, where it's like, subscribe to Monkey FPV, everybody, and make that the title of your video, and then submit it, and, like, then you'll be on that top tier. Yeah, Flyer Tuck, you're right. It does travel well over water, but it also has multipathing issues over water. So, like, it's a give and take.
Water causes multipathing?
Yes, the surface of water will reflect the RF. And so, if you fly out over water, you get a strong signal because it keeps reflecting it back up at the quad. But depending on your height above the water, multipathing can become an issue. If you're close to the water, all of those reflections are received at near the same time where it won't be an issue. But if you're high enough above the water, then multipathing becomes a major issue. Again, it's all about being able to read the situation.
I think I should go on Google and just learn more about RF signals and how that
Go and get your amateur radio operator's license. Like you.
I don't think they have that in Canada, though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like you already should have for your VTX.
Yeah, I don't think they have something like that in Canada, but
I bet they do.
Direct us to get ATC. Like they wanted you to know how to do proper radio lingo. But they didn't have like a ham license for like how radio waves work. They just had one for like frequencies for ATC and what proper calls were. Which is, I feel like they copied and pasted the full-size pilot's exam into a drone exam. We're just like, here, have it. We need to get this under control.
All right, now that's awesome. Booster FPV. All right, who's next? We only got a couple more guys. Up next is... Wait. All right. You managed to squeeze in two in the same window. I ain't mad at that. We've always allowed that before. I lost my drone in a lake. RC Crawler King.
Yeah, speaking of losing drones.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I've had them go in lakes, mountains, freaking. I got rid of Spectrum because I was so pissed off at that freaking.
I want to see that FPV RC crawler from RC Crawler King. I've been wanting to build an FPV RC crawler for a while.
They're fun in their own way, but I think drones are still a huge adrenaline rush.
Yeah, Chris Quad, as long as you stay low on the water, you won't have a multipathing issue. If you get high above the water, that starts to cause, think about it as triangulation. The higher you get, you've got the direct path is getting shorter and shorter versus the reflected path. So the higher you get, the more the multipathing becomes an issue. You stay low, it's basically one signal.
Yeah, wow.
No Call of Duty tonight, Flying Brian, unfortunately.
Let's do some flying.
For the guy that was just talking about antenna propagation, go check out Ivy Crazy on YouTube. He's got some decent older videos on FPV stuff for antenna propagation.
Dude, I love RC Crawler King's B-roll. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you know I'm a B-roll slut. And RC Crawler King is killing the B-roll tonight.
B-roll slut?
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite part of your vids too. Like I was saying, ever since I started adding it, once it took on the YouTube full time, it was a major part in making the videos really feel professional quality.
Yeah, I think of my B-roll as being what did I call? I told somebody something. It's a new name for it that I was when I had lunch with Bardwell yesterday. I referred to it as I make culture porn. That's what it was. I make FPV culture porn. Where
Did you get that meal for free, Stingy?
I did not get that meal for free. I had to buy that one. Dang, y'all are like keeping track of how many free meals I'm getting these days.
Nah, it's just.
Jesus.
I have nothing else
that
to
was
do.
Brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Canada does have a ham license exam called ROC A, and there is not a mention ever made by Transport Canada in the advanced drone exam to go get this certification done at all.
Yeah, I can't say what the Canada regulations require for the transmitters and receivers for FPV. I know that in the States, if you want to operate the nice transmitters at the nice power outputs, you should have your amateur radio operator license. And you learn so much about how RF works so that you can read situations about multipathing problem. You can see a situation be like, that's going to be a multipathing problem. Oh, blading is going to take care of that. Oh, I'm going to get good reflections here. Like, you learn a lot that is functional knowledge to apply when you go and fly. And I highly recommend people go and get theirs. I got mine before I ever really got into FPV because I'm a nerd like that and a rule follower. But, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna lose less drones, then hell yeah, definitely go get smart on that.
Yeah.
How many drones have you lost?
I've lost 4. Look at that. That's a timely camera freeze right there.
How about you, Crawler? How many drones have you lost?
I haven't ever not been able to get one back. Let's just say that. Even this one that goes
That's
in this
great.
lake, I use an underwater drone to recover it. I got that video cut.
I agree, Chris Quad. You can't be more of a camera slut than Peter McKinnon. Speaking of Peter McKinnon, did you see Matty Hoopjala, whatever his buddy is, made a video about an FPV quad he built this week? I was really stoked to see that.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
RC Crawler, I would bet that Spectrum antenna, the way it points the null towards your drone when you fly away from you, is part of the reason you might fail.
Yeah, it's got to be pointed straight up.
And you can also take the American test. It's just not going to do anything because you're in Canada. Like, you can still do it online.
Yeah, to get smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the RF is the same up there as it is down here.
Yeah. Yeah, and since it's not accounted for in your pilot's certification, I guess it wouldn't really matter where you get that smart from.
It's that metric. It's that metric radio frequency you use those up there where we're all in the standard.
Metric radio frequencies.
Oh,
The radio frequencies come in a bag like they're.
So the whole point in this video, I was trying to fly low to the water to get a cool cinematic third person's perspective shot of me going low to the water, but instead I got a freaking video of my drone going into the lake. It actually skipped like a rock too, which was funny.
Yeah, funny thing, a year ago I was in a wetsuit searching for 8 hours in the.
Well, I went in to try and find it with a rake, but that I think it's about
we're getting
14,
news that there's
15
no.
feet deep. Man, I couldn't get it back.
Yeah, no, I've been here.
He
done
didn't
that.
get it.
Losing that drone in the lake. I go back in a separate video that I'm making to get it with an underwater drone. So drone saves drone. There wasn't anything like that on YouTube, so I figured it'd be a good series to make. So I invested the money into something like that, and I went back and made the recovery.
So now you're gonna intentionally drop your quads in the water.
Well, I did once to get
you
that.
know who to call.
That
Oh
spot.
my
yeah.
god.
What
All
is
right,
your
F in the chat to
recovery
pay
fee?
your homage to RC Crawler King's Lost Drone. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, bro. That sucks.
The good news is you had a camera pointing at the place where you went down, so you had a.
I actually, dude, I used that. I set the cam when I went back to go get it with the underwater drone. I actually set that camera back with the same lens, same zoom, same composure, and I referenced where that drone had went into the lake, and I went straight down from there, and it made recovery so much easier.
Yeah, you're lucky because it probably was pretty murky. I tried an underwater cam when I went to do my recovery, and I couldn't see a foot in front of me.
What time of the year did you do it?
Exactly a year ago almost. I had one of my 3D builds coming in inverted under the water. I snagged like an antenna. I was so close.
Summertime though, when you went in the water?
No. It was about this time last year, and I spent 8 hours during Thanksgiving in a wetsuit trying to look.
Oh, but
I
you're in
remember
a
those
climate
videos.
zone. If your lakes don't freeze over there, you'll have a lot of silt and stuff. If they do freeze over, all your vegetation will die off and everything will be flat along the bottom, which is what worked for me. I went right back after winter had killed everything.
Yeah, no, it had silt on the bottom, but it wasn't too bad. It was a man-made lake with no vegetation. I was basically using my feet to do a grid search and rescue pattern going back and forth for 8 hours. Never.
Oh man, that's brutal.
All right. We got one more video. So the last video announcement, smooth freestyle from Gumby FPV. Let's put this up. Armatan Chameleon. Yeah, I remember your scuba recovery videos, dividing by zero. It was ridiculous. Dude, I used this track before she blew up. Like, this was my waterproofing drone track. Before it was even copywritten on YouTube, I made doll hairs off of this song. Sorry, I have a little bit of a knack for spotting songs that are going to blow up early on. And I'm proud when I do it. Also, I was one of the first guys to use Billie Eilish. So, just saying.
That's what I thought you were talking about, because the video isn't.
Congratulations, Stingy. You get a cookie.
Hey, that cookie is fucking delicious, my dude.
That's true.
Hothead FPV, if you want to get one of my custom builds, hit me up on Instagram. Actually, YouTube's made it a lot easier to handle messages. If you can figure out where to send a message on YouTube, do that. YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, shoot me a message and I will coordinate with you with build details and everything that's involved. The next submit time is going to be next week, unfortunately. I said when I opened it up the first time, if the videos lasted past 9:30, there was not going to be a second window. And this is the last video from the first window, and it's already 10:15, so we're not making it into a second window. Normally we do 2 submission windows, but like, yeah. I can only do so much. I'm gonna have to.
You're only human.
Yes.
Don't worry. Next week, I'll get that video in, that of GoPro maybe attached to a tiny hawk.
Yes, we will be back next week. I have so tomorrow I head to Tennessee to see my parents, and There will be no Part 107 stream if you are part of the 107 Patreon crew. I have a ongoing weekly 107 test prep stream that I do on Thursdays. If you're interested in getting your 107 certification, sign up over on Patreon. It's $50. You get access to all of the past course content and the weekly Q&A, as well as further just going through that content again. Yeah, but there's not going to be a stream this week because, you know, Christmas. So, but it will be back again next week. No worries.
Have a good time in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that is going to do it for tonight's videos. So now it's time for me to tally up my points in my head and figure out who's going to get a care package from FPV Crate. Okay, one more time. I've already done it twice. I'm going to do it a third time. Big shout out. FPV Crate was willing to sign up to sponsor these streams. Every week we're going to be getting prizes, and those prizes are only going to get better the more people that sign up through my link. So there's a link in the description to sign up for FPV Crate, which is a FPV subscription box where once a month you're going to get some of the coolest gear that there is out there in FPV. And for everybody that signs up, that's just going to add to how good the prizes are, period. Even if you're not going to sign up, go click the FPV Crate link in the description, because all of those click-throughs are also going to make me look good and going to make them want to give away more gear on these streams. So if you want to make sure that the stream prizes get better and better every week, that's the best way that you can do that. Okay, now, just looking through on my notes here for a second. Bear with me. We had Chris Quad with the awnings, epic. Old Gravy Leg with the sunset that matched my backlighting. I love that as well. Okay, I can't like make a note for everybody. I'm gonna have to just like glance over these things and decide who has won. I already made a couple of notes on my top runners. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out a voting system in the future, because I don't want this to all be on me every single week. This is too much pressure. This is entirely too much pressure. Okay.
You can do it in Nightbot.
Huh?
You can set it up with Nightbot.
Okay. I like the sound of that. I don't know what that means. These are lots of random words. I just want to get the official name. I'm trying to get the official name of the video that I've already picked in my brain for the winner. Okay. So the winner of tonight's FPV Crate prize pack is going to be Willie P with Willie P FPV, Abandoned All Alone, FPV Freestyle, hashtag GoPro, hashtag FPV Freestyle. Okay, most of those were hashtags, and I just failed to say hashtag. So congratulations, Willie P. I will be in touch this week to make sure that you are getting your FPV Crate prize pack. And in the coming weeks, expect to see more in terms of voting for everybody to vote and contribute. Yeah. Huge shout out to Willie P. Fist bump. I would cheers you, but my beer's all gone. And yeah, come back next week. Next Sunday, we will be back here with an all new popcorn and props with a new set of prizes. And depending on how many of y'all signed up for FPV Crate, we may have crash prizes. We may have B-roll prizes. I want to do B-roll prizes. That's my thing. I was already thinking that there should be a prize for the best crash of the week. But I'm starting to think that there should be a prize for the best B-roll of the week. We should have a best flight edit, a best B-roll, and a best crash. That's what I want. But we need good enough performance on my affiliate links to justify that amount of prizes from FPV Crate for right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Come back and we'll catch you guys next week. I am getting ready to bounce. Divided by zero. Best crash sounds like a challenge. Don't threaten me. I want to see that. I want to see that best crash dividing by zero. So hell yeah. All right, guys. We will catch you all next week. I really appreciate you all being here, and I love you all. Catch you guys later. Bye.